You're watching Carlton, part of the ITV network. The news from ITN is in 5 minutes. There now follows a party political broadcast by the Conservative Party.
I know why we lost. I think you do too. Our parliamentary party came to be seen as divided, arrogant, selfish and conceited. Our party as a whole was regarded as out of touch and irrelevant. We made mistakes. Not all of our policies were perfect. So we need to change some of our attitudes, change our organization, change our culture. We have to listen, not lecture. We have to welcome new people and new ideas. And we must begin by changing the way we do business in this party. And I know there are some people who think, I don't really mean it, that nothing much is going to change. Well, they are in for the shock of their lives. Never again will we have a divided organization. Never again will the voice of our members go unheard. And never again will the good name of our party be blackened by the greed and selfishness of a few. The Conservative Party is changing our institutions and our structures, changing the way we involve our members and changing our culture, changing everything except our values and principles. We are turning our greatest defeat into our greatest opportunity. 5 years from now, our party will not look or sound or feel the same, but its enduring values will be as powerful as ever. We want our party to be able to sense the hopes, share the ambitions, understand the anxieties, address the worries of millions of people throughout the nation. And to do that, our party must plant new roots deep into the soil of this country. So I want to reach out to the quiet majority of our nation. We must speak to those wherever they live, whatever their circumstances, who may not even recognize that their values are conservative values. We must demonstrate by our every word, by our every policy, and our every deed that we stand up for their way of life, for their rights, for their freedoms. We might start with a lot of disadvantages. A heavy election defeat, a lot of ground to make up, a huge government majority. But I can live with those disadvantages as long as I know that we have the one great advantage that dwarfs everything else. We believe in what we stand for. An open conservatism that is tolerant, that believes freedom is about much more than economics, that believes freedom doesn't stop at the shop counter. A democratic, popular conservatism that listens, that has compassion at its core. A conservatism which is rooted in its traditions, but embraces the future. A clear conservatism that is resolute in its support for freedom, for enterprise, for nation. So don't tell me this country doesn't need a conservative party. Don't tell me conservative values have no relevance for the future. Don't tell me we've got nothing to fight for. The family that works hard, saves hard, tries to be independent of the state and believes in their country. We are on your side.
That was a party political broadcast by the Conservative Party.